Okay, part two. Um, so my friend, very messy, in his room, but strangely enough, not messy anywhere else. So anyway, it used to really bother me because it was like, man, it's really easy to keep a clean room. You just organize it. I mean, it's not just dirty; it's disorganized. Things that don't go together. I mean, how could he ever find anything? And also, no place for anyone to sit. Just chairs, beds covered in stacks of papers and books and shit. Crap everywhere. So anyway, it was really bothering me, and I don't know why because it's not really my room and not my problem, But one day I was just kind of I was going to bed and I was like wondering why I was getting so upset about my friend's bedroom getting being so messy, and so I thought to myself, well, I'm probably projecting. So whatever I'm angry at about other people, it's usually something about me. So what about me has a messy room? So I was like, well, I have a pretty clean room. So I clean it. Everything's nice and orderly. Um, and I dress clean and I keep myself clean and everything's organized. So that's not a problem. So what is the problem? And then I realized that my body was not organized, and that I was not eating in a way that was healthy and balanced, and I just um, had a block in terms of really looking at it. I mean, I was overweight by maybe 50 pounds, and I just refused to really look at it and as something that I was doing. It was just, well, this is how I am. And I thought of myself as someone who eats pretty normally and healthy, and didn't think of myself as I don't eat junk food. I don't go to McDonald's and things like that. I was a vegetarian for a very long time. Um, I eat meat now, but not as much as I did before. Um, like fish, and I love shrimp and sushi and things like that. And so, I keep a pretty clean diet. I thought, but I just something like a light bulb just went off, and I was like, wow, I am, I totally have complete control over my motor functions. Um, I can move my arms around, my head side to side. I mean, I know what I'm doing, and I control everything I do. Like when I pick up a piece of food, I have complete control over picking it up and then putting it in my mouth and then chewing and swallowing. Like I have complete control. So I should be able to not be overweight. I should be thin and trim and healthy and all of that. And so clearly I was just not taking good care of myself. And so I really realized that and I had been overweight since I was about 10. So I think that um, for whatever reason, I started out fairly young, abusing myself in a way that is sort of socially acceptable. And so um, I, I have memories of being happy with my body when I was a kid, but my adolescent and adult years, I've just never really been comfortable in my own skin, and sort of dreading the idea of having to go to the beach with people that I didn't know, um, and going places where I'd have to take my shirt off, very and this includes intimacy with women, and um, very uncomfortable, scary, um, at least in the very beginning, with somebody new, and even just alone in the mirror, just like not happy, with what I see, and it's me, And so, since I'm totally in control of my own diet and my own exercise, I totally am in control. So um, I realize that it's time to really be conscious of this, and not so much on autopilot, just kind of I want that and just having it and feeling bad about it, but just continuing it, you know. So and then I about a year ago I was in a relationship, a 2-year relationship, on and off 2-year relationship, and um, I just kind of um, it's taken me a long time to get over it, and so I realized um, that some of the things about that relationship were about um, intimacy issues and lack of really being present and being caring on both sides. And I realized that just to take my own responsibility, that if I'm not really taking care of myself, really not loving myself, then I'm not going to be able to love someone more than me. And so this is all about kind of increasing the capacity for myself to love inward, and thereby raising the threshold of my capacity to love others. And so that's what this is about. And so anyway, Jesus, I'm broadcasting this to the entire universe. Um, but anyway, I hope that this resonates with you, and that this helps you in some way. And I really encourage you to take care of yourself. And the more that you are able to love yourself and treat yourself with respect and with care, then you're going to be a better person, and you're going to be able to be happier, and then love other people. And I really believe that the first way to change the world for the better is really changing ourselves. And people, they send money to Africa or Papua New Guinea or something, and trying to save children way off from but I think that that's fantastic, but I think that it's so important to just take care of yourself and love those around you. And I think that, like so many things, we think that the enlightenment is so far away from us. And I think that a lot of Eastern philosophy is so popular in America because it's just so far away, and they must really know what's going on, because they feel so far away from, some people feel so far away from spirituality and from God, that the farther away and the more alien it is, it must have the right answer, because I'm so far away from it. But I do believe that it's very close to home. It's in you right now. And so that's why I'm doing this, and I hope that you're inspired by this. And good luck, and onward.